So let's hear it for the Trump Unity Bridge and Rob.
Patriot like you are here today. I picked up my friend and he rode with me for 2 blocks. The Detroit police had told me I couldn't use a speaker after 9 o'clock at night because there's a noise ordinance the day before. The Detroit police had told me the day before there was a warrant for my arrest in Livonia. I called the Livonia court, there was no warrant. I called the city and the police department, went in, there was no warrant. I went and made a left-hand turn on the street near the TCF Center, and because I was driving around the area because there was bomb threats for the TCF Center. The police had told me there's bomb threats at the TCF Center. No one was allowed to park near the TCF Center. All right? There were bomb threats in Detroit. So we moved down to the City Hall. They said there was bomb threats at the City Hall. I had to move the float from there. And then the police officer told me, they don't want you here. Leave downtown. You just got to leave, or we're going to arrest you for your warrant in Livonia. That's what he said. I said, well, sir, there is no warrant in Livonia. So I turned left around the corner. I turned my left turn signal on, and I made the turn when the light changed. The police pulled me over. I did what any normal, I gave them the respect they deserve and pulled over. They came over, asked me for my driver's license. I said, what did I do? I just turned left. My turn signal was still flashing. He said, you made a right turn without your right turn signal being on. I said, sir, my indicator's still flashing, and I turned left. He goes, you turned right. I turned around and looked, and he looked, and he said, oh yeah, you turned left. All right? Then he said, he told the newspaper and the chief of police that I didn't have a plate on the Scott was with me. He had my camera live during this whole thing. Walked and videotaped around back, showed my left turn signal blinking and working. He showed the license plate on my vehicle. The official statement for the city of Detroit was that I did not have a license plate and I had a warrant for my arrest in Livonia, which they switched to Canton. All right. They drove me to Livonia, Michigan. I was in the police car handcuffed. My hand is still numb. I have cuts and bruises on my wrists. I have arthritis. My back and shoulders were hurting real bad. It was horrible. It was horrible. I got the pain. We got to Livonia, and Livonia said, there's no warrant for his arrest. We don't want him. So they got on the phone with Detroit police management, and they said, oh, well, he's got a ticket in Canton, go there. So they took me to Canton. I drove around with them for hours handcuffed. They never read me my rights. So was I arrested or was I kidnapped? That's the America you're going to have if you don't get this vote investigated, if you don't get this vote validated, and you don't get this vote and election counted properly.
That's right.
I'm just a guy, I drive the Trump Unity Bridge, which is over here to the right. You're welcome to come over and take a picture.
Thank you.
I've driven the 48 states, over 300,000 miles across America. I've met more people in the past 4 years than I've met in my lifetime. And what I have seen, the Hispanics, the Puerto Ricans, the blacks, the Polish, the Italians, the Germans, all cultures of America, the gays, the LGBT, are uniting behind America first.
Thank you.
They allowed public transportation buses to park along the side of the building where the bomb threat was. They allowed public transportation buses to drive through there. They let media that they chose park along the side of the bomb threat, but they wouldn't let the Trump Unity Bridge media, grassroots media park there. They wanted that out of Detroit. They didn't want our message heard. My Second Amendment, my First Amendment was violated, and all of our amendments will be violated and eliminated if we don't stand up. It's as simple as that. It's that simple.
Blue Lives Matter. BLM. Blue Lives Matter. BLM. Blue Lives Lives Matter. BLM. Blue Lives Matter.
I need a flag.